မင်္ဂလာပါရှင်ခု TV Mandalay ကနေပြန်လည်ပြီးကြိုဆိုပါရစေကျွန်မနာမည်ဆန်တီဖြစ်ပါတယ်အခုချိန်မှာကျွန်မဒီ Erik နဲ့ Amber ပေါ့နော်ဒီ God Breathe the music group ကနမဖိုးဒါလီတင်တန်ရဲ့အဖွဲ့ထဲမှာပါဝင်တဲ့ဒီအဖွဲ့သားတွေကို interview လုပ်မှာဖြစ်ပါတယ် So thank you so much for having here. I'm being here, having here. Okay, so Erik and Amber, I want to know what your involvement is with God Breathe Music Group.
Well, we got involved with the God Breathe Music Group actually through our church. We have a worship team at our church, and we've both been involved with that. And I started playing the djembe with our worship team, and the band kind of formed out of the worship team at our church, actually.
So is that how you met Mapo? At church?
Yeah, actually, we started going to the church probably, she came probably about 6 years ago, and I came probably about 4 years ago, and we've just become really good friends with Po Dali and her husband. So
okay,
yeah.
That's good. So what's your music background with, do you just play djembe or do you play other sort of instruments?
I play the guitar and the bass and the piano, and have I have a degree in music actually, so
okay.
So it helps to have that as an asset with our group, so that we can be the best band that we can be. So
okay, and what about you, Amber?
Well, I kind of got put in a role that suits me, I guess, because I'm like organized and I see things from a different perspective, kind of being in the audience. So I just kind of help people know like what they look like from the audience perspective, you know, help adjust their microphone, make sure the sound is good, just kind of make sure everything looks and sounds good.
So you're the stage manager / sound manager.
Yeah.
You're the important one.
I guess so.
yeah.
So, and how did you start getting involved in Burmese church?
Well, I taught English in Burma for 2 years.
Wow.
And then I wanted to get a degree that was right out of high school. So I wanted to get trained to be a teacher because I really enjoyed teaching. But when I got to Portland, I thought, oh, if there's any Burmese people in Oregon, they're going to be in Portland. So I actually looked online for the just church or any organization, anything Burmese, and found the church and kind of showed up one day, and since then have just gone every Sunday pretty much.
Yeah.
That's really cool. And then so you understand Burmese, I'm assuming.
Yeah, I understand more like casual conversation stuff, but like church words are obviously hard, like redemption or forgiveness, or kind of hard in English too. So we're learning some of those, like then you know when you know, like the Holy Spirit, like,
Right.
Yeah.
things like that you don't normally hear every day.
I see. And then that's how you met Amber, through church or school, or?
Well, actually, we both went to the same university,
Okay.
and so we met there, and kind of naturally through that, I was introduced to the Burmese community. And at first, I was like, Burma, I've never even heard of that country before, but actually, spending all the time with the Burmese community, I've really just fallen in love with this people group, and really enjoy my involvement with them. So
Okay,
yeah.
that's really nice.
We're blessed by the talent that they have and they share with us.
Exactly.
Like we just go away so encouraged, even if we don't understand everything, like just blessed by it.
Right, and I'm sure they're blessed too to have you guys.
Oh, yeah.
So how long have you been involved with the group, the music group, Mapo Dali? Like,
Well, the group actually, like I said, it started out of the worship team. So to draw a hard line on it, it's more came out of our desire to use the talents that we have in our church to expand that to not just our own church, but also the entire Burmese community in the West Coast. So it started out with a concert in Portland. And after that went off well, then we just kind of continued the trend, and we've started this tour down to LA. We just finished our concerts in LA, and after this we'll be traveling up to San Francisco and doing concerts up there as well.
Okay, nice. And this is involving other Burmese churches as well, like you said. So other churches will come and perform with you guys.
Yeah.
Okay.
Usually the concerts that we have, we're kind of like the main show, but then there's other people that will come up and give like solo songs and testimonies and things like that.
Message
so.
And can we view these previous concerts online or on your website or something?
Yeah, I think the full concert from Portland is on the church website, and I think it's also on YouTube as well. But I don't know the search link, but we can probably get that for you.
Yeah.
Okay, good, because we want to put it up on our website too, so linked, so promote other websites.
Yeah, definitely.
You know? Okay, so I heard that you can sing in Burmese. Is that correct?
It is true. I can. I'm still learning Burmese, but I've started by learning some songs, and so I can sing in some songs in Burmese, but and that gets a lot of laughs because people are like, "What this white guy is singing Burmese songs?" And usually I'm actually wearing a
really?
like full Burmese attire. Yeah.
Okay, well that's nice.
So,
I want to see that. Actually,
I don't know if they've actually taped that one yet.
Oh.
Yeah.
But he sang it, I think, last night and twice yesterday. So he will probably sing again in LA. We'll just have to ask them to tape it so we can put that up too.
Okay. And so after San Francisco, you're back in Portland.
Yeah.
And then at church every Sunday, you guys have a worship team with Mandalay.
Yeah.
Okay. That's really cool. And so how many, I was going to say, how many people are in your worship team? Or should I say that God's Breathed music group total?
Probably about 12.
12 people?
12 people, yeah.
Okay. Okay, so that's good. There are 12 people traveling right now, and
there's more than just the music group traveling because, like obviously Poe has children. They're coming along, and then we have people who are like helping with setup and just family and community. Let's do this together, kind of thing. So not everyone is on stage, but like we're all in this together. So I don't know exactly how many people are traveling.
So usually, like when we're traveling and getting ready for our concerts and stuff, there's like babies crying and children coming up to mom and dad asking for help with something. And so it's kind of like really
big family,
organic, you know.
That's good. That should be that way. So, and do you compose any music for the group, or are you just there to help out in the music instruments?
I haven't personally composed any songs for the group. I've composed songs in English in the past, but one of our members, Poza, he has composed several songs for our group that we perform. So
maybe we should translate your English songs into Burmese, and then we could play it.
Oh yeah,
that'd be good. Fun. So, any plans other than tours to grow the Burmese community or be more involved? Because this is really good that you're involved in the Burmese churches.
There's always plan. I think right now our church is mostly focused. Just this last year, I think, has mostly been focusing on let's have a solid foundation. If we're going to invite people, if we're going to have something to offer, like it's got to be good. And so we want to make that good. And we're definitely reaching out to the community, inviting new refugees or families that come fellowship with us. But there's all kinds of ideas kind of in the works. But so it's just kind of, we'll see what God has.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think when you want to start helping out in any way, there's always need for that. So
that's true.
Especially in Portland, there are hundreds of Karen refugees that are coming, and there's just a lot of need and a lot of work that needs to be done. So
definitely,
we're excited as a church as a couple to be involved with the Burmese church to continue to help out the Burmese community and see them flourish and prosper. So
that's great. Yeah, definitely. And now, how is it like working with Mandalay? Because you know her reputation of being a talented singer, and we've heard of her since I was a child.
Oh, really?
Heard of her. Yeah, her dad, and being a singer. So, how is it like to work with her?
That's interesting because like I didn't know she was famous until like probably maybe a year after I knew her and like knew her kids, and kind of then people are like, oh, she's a famous singer, and then I'm like, oh, well, why is she not, like on stage singing for the church, use this great talent? But God worked and she's doing that and it's great. And she's really, she's kind of like me and like organized and like knows what to do and gets things done. But she really encourages the other singers in their abilities and it just challenges them. Like, I know you can do this. Here, you should sing this. You should do this. You can be a part of this too. So it's good. Yeah, she's encouraging to others.
She's a really humble lady, and it's really nice to work with her and her husband. They don't, even though they have like a past of fame, I guess.
Yes.
That's not the kind of feel that you get when you're around them.
Like they're real people, like, and you can relate to them.
Like your next door neighbor kind of people. So.
Right, and I'm sure they are. Otherwise, you wouldn't be involved, So going on tours with them.
They've actually encouraged us to be like, here, you can do this. We know you can do this. So
definitely. Okay, well, I wanted to know what your involvement in this gospel music team, because it's very interesting. And Amber, you being the stage manager and you're being the composer / the musician. So this is really, really good. We definitely wanted to come and visit in Portland.
Oh yeah, you're welcome anytime. Anybody who's in the area, look us up. Come to our church. Like, we'd love to have you share the fellowship, the family.
And whenever you're in LA, you're more than welcome to come back to our show and do another interview, share with the music. No, definitely, we really mean it. We always invite the guests to come back here,
Okay.
So it's a really pleasure having you on the show.
Thank you.
Thank you so much for coming.
Thank you. It was fun.
Okay. So ကျမတို့ပြန်လာတဲ့ခါကျရင်ဒီနောက် interview segment ကိုထပ်ပြီးတော့တောင်းမှာဖြစ်ပါတယ်။အခုချိန်မှာတော့ခုနပြနေတဲ့ဒီမြန်မာဇာတ်လမ်းလေးကိုဆက်လက်ပြီးတော့ကြည့်ရှုပါရှင်။ကျေးဇူးအများကြီးတင်ပါတယ်။